Hi everyone. Where do I start? Okay. Hi everyone. I've been missing for a couple of weeks. I haven't posted my second week of my Can YouTube Make You Skinny? The reason for this is my mum passed away, and yeah, it's been hard. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, 2 weeks ago, my beautiful mum passed away, and I had to fly back to New Zealand because I live in Australia. So we had to fly back to New Zealand. We had her funeral there, which was really good. Got to catch up with my brothers and sisters and see my daddy. And yeah, basically get through a very hard time in our lives, but we're getting there. Getting there. But now I've got to get back on track. So this week I'll be finishing off the Nay Nay video. And obviously because I haven't been exercising or eating well, I've probably gained weight, so I'll have to weigh myself. I think I weighed myself a few days ago, and I had, I think, put on like basically the same amount that I lost before. So I went for a run, and at the top of the hill I stopped at the top and, you know, closed my eyes and had a talk with Mum. Yeah, it was really good, but I miss her a lot. Okay, we won't go there because I'll start crying again. I was very angry with God for taking my mum. But we're okay now. We've hashed it out. Yeah. Obviously he needs her more than we do, so. And she was better off. She was on and off sick. But yeah. Anyway, no crying online. My advice to everyone: you never know when someone's life's going to be taken, whether it be by accident or natural causes. Mum died of natural causes, and so we were lucky enough that she wasn't taken tragically. She passed away in her sleep, and she looked beautiful. Hi guys, sorry, I had to move inside. Sorry, my daughter just threw her scooter. I had to move inside because unfortunately I ran out of power, so it just turned off. Okay, it's probably good because I was getting emotional. So anyway, as you would, but yeah. Okay, so word of advice: tell everyone you love every day how much you love them. We do. Last time I spoke to my mum was a couple of weeks before she died, or the week before she died. So, and you know, I ring and I say I love you, and I'm happy I did. But now it gets to the point whenever I see anyone I absolutely love, I say I love you regardless, because you just never know when it's, you know, when someone's going to be taken away. So if you've got family, friends, best friends, my daughter's singing outside. What I suggest is that no matter who they are, or basically what I suggest is that whoever you love, tell them. Tell them every day you love them. Sorry. Because you don't know when the last time you'll be able to say it to them. because you don't know when it will be the last time you say it to them. Okay, try not to cry. So I was lucky enough to tell my mum all the time, every week, that I loved her. So if you have a mum or dad, bring them and tell them today that you love them, because you don't know that tomorrow you could wake up and they'll be gone. Sorry. Because it's tough. It's really, really tough. Okay, hang on, I'll come back in a minute. Okay, I had a couple of seconds to calm down. Sorry, it's still very raw. It's quite funny too, because I'm just going to start again. You know, with our family, we're very different. We hide our emotions behind laughter. So at Mum's funeral, we cried in private, like when everyone was sleeping. We cried quietly. And Mum always wanted us to laugh. She always made us laugh. She always made us, you know, she was always a jokester and all that kind of stuff, always laughing. So we're exactly the same. My family and I, we love to laugh. We're always playing jokes on each other. We were rotten little children, I tell you. We told my nieces about what we're like with kids. Maybe I'll do a video and tell you a few things about how crazy we were as kids and what my poor mum and dad had to go through. So at Mummy's funeral, we told lots of stories about her, which had everyone cracking up laughing, and lots of stories about her personality, so it was good. So we laughed a lot, which is probably very unorthodox for a funeral. And we wore colour, which Mum hated us wearing black to funerals. She always made us wear a colour that pops underneath the black. So we wore colour to her funeral. And that's the way she would want it. Lost my train of thought. Sorry. The other thing about losing Mum is that, you know, I cry every day. Every day I cry. So okay, sorry. Had to have a break again, but I'll probably cut this out so you probably won't see it. Anyway, so every day I miss Mum, I cry. But I'm finding it odd that I try and cry in private, but there are moments where it's just uncontrollable. Which I find that, like, I'll be in the groceries in the supermarket and then it just hits me again. You know, you go through this state of denial where you just can't believe it, and then it just hits. And so I'll be bawling my eyes out in the frozen section, having random people looking at me. I don't care. I just feel sorry for them. But yeah, so that's the hard bit. I'm waking up in the morning. Sorry. Tissues. Good spot for it. Best pocket ever. I'm waking up in the morning. It's really hard. Because you just wake up for a few seconds. You don't remember, and then it hits you. It all comes flooding back. That, you know, Mum's gone. Okay. But I guess it's just, it's still fresh, so Okay. My flight home to New Zealand was tough. So, just been told about Mum. But I feel so sorry for the people who were on the flight with me. So I didn't watch any movies or anything. Didn't eat, as you would. And Amber was on the flight with me because unfortunately, my son Ethan didn't have his passport had expired, so we tried to get a rush one, but unfortunately, we don't know any Kiwis here, and the Kiwis that we do, sorry, we only know a couple, and the ones that we do had gone on holiday, and you have to know the person for at least a year. So there were people we knew, but they didn't know Ethan for a year, so we couldn't get the rush on the passport, so my hubby had to stay home with the two little ones, so Amber and I went through. And on the flight, I put headphones in because I was just blocking out everything and just playing music. But what was funny was that I thought I was crying quietly, like headphones in, gorgeous, of course. Gorgeous crying. Sorry, this way. That's how I thought I was crying. But according to my daughter, I was telling everyone at home, I was like, oh, I was crying on the plane. And yeah, but I cried quietly. And Amber was like, oh no, Mum, you weren't quiet. And I went, what do you mean? And she goes, you were like this. And she said that everyone on the plane really felt uncomfortable. So for like 3 hours, these poor people had to listen to me bawling my eyes out. And she said people were staring at me and trying to make eye contact because they were trying to find out what was wrong with me, but I wouldn't lift my head up and look at them. So, yeah, sorry everyone on that flight. I can't say it to their face, but I just apologised to the air, so, I just felt really stank. The hostess came up to me a few times, and after about the 4th, 5th time, I finally told them, and they were like, oh, okay, so I think they might have been going around telling people. Sorry for the woman crying up the front. So I was at the front of the plane as well, which was even worse because then everyone was behind me, and I noticed lots of people coming to the toilet and just standing around, Normally, if I'm on a flight and people are standing at the toilet, I stay in my seat until it becomes kind of clear, and then I'll go over. But there were like heaps of people, and according to Emma, they were all staring at me. But I had my big shades on, and my hair was blocking my face like this, and I was just sitting there. And I couldn't hear anyone, so they could have been, excuse me, are you okay? And I wouldn't have been able to hear them. Yeah. But, yeah, we laughed about that. Yeah, so I felt sorry for them. So, out of this experience, all I can say is tell the people you love them every day. Every day. If you haven't rung your parents in a long time, ring them and tell them, because I'm lucky enough to speak to my mum, was able to speak to my mum every couple of weeks. And twice a week sometimes I rang her and just told her everything, because, I don't live in the same country as mum and dad. And I was lucky enough to tell her I love her. So don't miss that opportunity. Put things aside. Sorry. Put any grudges aside, or if you've had an argument, who gives a shit? Tell your parents you love them. Ring them now. Stop watching the video and go. But that's why I told all my cousins and my aunties and everyone who was at the funeral, I love you. I love you. Because you never know, they could pass away. I could pass away. And that'll be that. Right, so that's why we've been absent for the past 2 weeks. and so I'll be going for another run tonight. I got to get back on track to get back to the weight I was before. I've been eating healthy again, so it's been really good. While I've been away, I've just been eating junk food, as you do, because that's the most convenient thing around. We were coming home all sorts of hours, like, 11, 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock at home at night, and sometimes not even eating. Yeah, I'm back on track, so sorry, getting emotional again. So we shall keep you updated. So stay tuned, guys, and thanks for watching, and I'm sorry for the crying. I thought I could make this video without crying, but I guess that's a big no. To all my friends who are watching, I love you. To all my cousins and uncles and nieces and nephews and brothers and sisters, I love you. Take care, guys. I'm going to go and cry. Okay, bye.